More and more polish from Porzingis, easily getting the defense off their feet. The rest is simple.
Washington shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. In today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And it's Paul missing. And the Wizards with possession. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's Paul following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. And Booker kicks to Paul. Craig passes to Lee. Back to Craig. That shot off. Now Washington takes it the other way. Al Morris. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Kuzma. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. And Porzingis throws it down hard.
Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Takes a 3. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback. Now here's Beal. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. The Wizards working the ball around now. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Craig against Kuzma. Booker outside. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Kispert. Kuzma with the screen for Kispert. Back to Kuzma. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns trail by 3.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And the Wizards with possession after the Suns pick up 2. Pass to Porzingis. Dunk by Porzingis.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last trip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Now here's Paul. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. That ties the game. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Now here's Paul. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And this season, he's made very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's DeLon Wright in for Monte Morris. And the Suns here with a different look. Landale's checked in. Paisley comes in for Torrey Craig. Warren's checked in for Damian Lee. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Devin Booker.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Pass to Warren. Paul kicks to Warren. There's a screen. It's over Avdia. And the shot by Warren, no good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Wright with it. He had 10 points in the win against Minnesota.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Gafford misses. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Phoenix. And stolen by Wright. To the left wing. Gafford is screen on Paul. Gafford passes to Avdia. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Possession remains Washington.
Here's Nunn. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Now the pass to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Avdia. Stolen by Warren. Ball against Nunn. Passes to Landale. Warren on the wing. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet at the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Nunn. Out to the wing. Gafford inside. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on both sides, and the score still close. Suns ahead, up 1. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Avdia. And it's Kispert in at the 3. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. He kicks it to Kispert. And the 3 off target. Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. Lee outside. Booker looking around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And over the last couple of seasons, the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Back to Beal. Pass to Porzingis. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Lee against Beal. Right side, Lee. Craig passes to Booker. Lee outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Fires the three. Craig can't get it to go. For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves. There's the pass to Porzingis. Kispert wide open. He fires. No good from outside. The Suns trailing. Booker outside. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. That ties it up. Ayton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Top of the key, Kispert. Passes it to Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You got to appreciate Porzingis, a willing screener, and he rolls quick to the open space.
Phoenix calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. Here's Wright. It's hauled in by the Suns. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Paul's got the lead up to 2 now for Phoenix. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
It's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Second personal foul.
Free throw, no good for Gafford. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Makes it off the glass. Gafford's got 4 this quarter.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
Paul kicks to Ayton. That 3 off the mark.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kuzma outside. Ross with the steal, and now it's Ross running. He can go all the way. 36 seconds left in the first half. Ayton in the corner. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's none. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Second team foul.
For Washington, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line. Tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Baisley. And here's Warren for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we...
Hello and welcome. And I'm sure folks at home are looking at that schedule and thinking about making some friendly wagers. What about you, big fella?
Not me, Ernie. I'm smart with my money. I only invest in safe bets.
Like pizza.
Hey, don't laugh, Kenny. People always need pizza.
Let's turn our attention to the first half. Some enchanting play from the... Thank you for being with us. Now...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 from Monty Williams. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Lee, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Kispert with it. He's picked up by Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Kispert. Tight defense on him. The shot will not fall. Suns trail by 4.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Craig. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Will it go? And Morris throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Kuzma with the screen for Morris. And it's Beal in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load. But Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he is really grown, and his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Landale's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Chris Paul. Booker finds Craig. Deflects the pass. Beal with the steal. Kuzma against Booker. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
They set the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And a wide-open look for Lee. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. For the tie, and the layup good by Kispert. Kispert's got it all tied up now for Washington.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Okogie. And there's the try.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Avdia comes in for Kispert. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Beal. And it's Wright in for Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Ross. Wright dishes to Avdia. Wright looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nunn. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
Devin Booker.
Ross in the corner for 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
None. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Here's Wright driving in, and he converts the layup. Wright's got his first points of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And there's the pass to Gafford. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
The drive by Booker. And the rejection by Gafford. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. Kicks it to Avdia. Back to Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Biyombo. And 3 chances on that possession. But they just couldn't find a way to score. And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
First team foul.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Running at the wings, Beal and Abdia. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Morris in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Landale pass to Lee. And here is Craig. It's deflected. It's stolen by Morris. Kuzma with it. He's picked up by Paul. And Beal gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul passes to Landale. There's the pick. A wide open look here for Craig. And they recover it. Paul surveying the floor. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. And Phoenix also making a switch. Ayton's checked in. Here's Beal, and he drives in and finished off by Beal.
Such a big-time move for Beal, a big-time player.
Suns trail by 9. Paul kicks to Warren. From outside, off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
On the wing, Morris. Passes it to Kispert. Outside for Beal. 5 to shoot. It's Beal on the wing. Stolen by Warren. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Washington leading now by 8. And here is Kispert. Washington again turning it over. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Pass to Lee. Over in the corner, Warren. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Gafford. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for T.J. Warren. And that one misses. Suns trail by 10. Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Morris kicks to Gafford. At the tip, it's good on the putback. Morris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards.
And that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He told his guys, inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul.
And Paul drills both of them. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Down low, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is a big-time night for Porzingis. He's really fun when he gets going like this.
Suns trail by 9. Porzingis with the block. And here we go. Washington fast break. Shoots from 14. Now the dish to Beal. Out left to the wing. And Kispert the bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Kispert's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Paul. Rebound, Washington. Morris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 14.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Outside, Porzingis, and stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Lee finds Booker. To stop the run with the drive and the dunk by Booker.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Now here is Morris. Dishes to Beal. Out to Porzingis. Pocket 6. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Suns have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Wizards.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Nunn passes to Avdia. Off target with his 3. Booker outside. And here's Warren for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And so it's the Wizards with the W. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Guys, thanks. Kyle Kuzma, congrats on the win. What were you able to do successfully tonight?
I think as a team collectively, we just got stops and we kind of found a rhythm on offense, and I think we just got it done like that.
Well, that rhythm led to a W, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long, everyone.
I want his. My mama gave us salt in the Crocs when we were kids. So touching on that, my aunt, she took us in. That coach my cousin, she caught me slipping with kids. She told me that dread. But when I catch him out to that little Juve, I'm up. Now what you saying? What you saying? Get wicked. Yeah. Like what you saying? Get wicked. I heard that. I be like, what you saying? What you saying? Like who you playing? I feel like with my what we had ain't won't take none of your. Like what you saying? What you saying? We rockin' it, talkin', get that in my pocket, don't make no move. We step for riding up with them. He bound to be a. What you saying? JMB, we in the street, we try to stay out that can't do the. Yeah, soon in the. Try to break them on my heart and leave them little ones I hurt. I'm trying to keep that wrong with that and that look and I told that boy like what you saying? Lay back in there. I heard that. Mommy like what you saying? Oh, skirt about them squeezing them pints like who you playing? I feel like with my what we had ain't won't take none of your. Like what you saying? What you saying? Well, she end up keeping it real. But you with got out and caught them a deal. The check got me. I heard them boys slime them on the catch. What you saying? Yeah. Like what you saying?
In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this. Yeah, 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 yeah. 남기지 말고 오늘 밤을 넌 아끼지 마. 너가 데려온 친구들 전부 세워놓고 음악 볼륨을 키워도 천장을 뚫어버릴 정도로 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어 in the air. Tonight we ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 if it yeah if it yeah yeah 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 if it popping tags for the night, yeah. Meet up extra early, get it started, yeah. 올 거면 미리 내게 말을 해. I don't recognize your friend's face. 소개시켜줘 나랑 놀게. 원하면 함께 chillin'. 내 폰은 100% tonight. Yeah, I'm finna represent we higher. 음악 오늘 파티에 멋진 옷들로만 몸을 걸친 상태로 오면 돼. Take pics for Instagram looking like I'm dirtin'. Snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap, ooh. 맘에 든 애들 bang. Hey, snap, snap, ooh, snap, snap. 나머진 태그 안 해도 돼. Hey, 잊어봐 내일은 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. Hey, 싹 다 뒤로 밀어내. Hey, 싹 다 뒤로 밀어. 야, 너 거야 미친 듯이. 하루만 너랄게 we down for the night. Oh, bass bumping right. Oh, I done lost count. Oh, we don't rap like that. We don't flex like that. 술잔을 들어 in the air. 음악을 크게 틀어. Ain't got limit baby. 내일 내가 살아있을지도 yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah, if it, yeah, yeah, if it, yeah.
내 옆엔 기분 좋은 사람 기분 좋은 vibes yeah. 난 곁을 타고 있어 기분 좋은 life yeah. 어디 갈까 오늘 밤 yeah. 도착지는 space see me in the star
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment that it's too soon too far.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. How they came back around like a I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south, not a loudmouth. We could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down. When I shine bright, blind up now. In the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
I know I can't afford to stop for one moment that it's too soon too far.
Me and my money attached emotionally. I get a clutch and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumping in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep doing with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get giving out so long, they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock doors, I serve with her. She was hanging with a op. We call her Mickey, talk to the I was on Pinedale in the sock. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stocks. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns.
Does he say I should shoot breeze? Then I took it back, now he said that he's shaking and he's shivering. He ain't in a minute. They call me your baby, but I still got.
Sorry in advance for my bros, they what you
Whoa.
Shit in the back if you looking for got it in the bag cause we on the low and I'm the with the flow. Give me a joke. Heard the say that you the next. No, I'm the best. Tell him stop the press stop. A top 5 list, get him he get lopsided. We was running from Rottweilers. Most of my partners ain't had papa, just a couple kids with on his side. Boy, you might all stop. He on the block. And then swap genres. Green light lining up, stop sign them. Keep driving, you will not find them. I'm an anomaly. I turned into a rap ironically and ran the back up. Designing me, honor me. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy and cool, so calmly busting moves. My troops carry velocity. Same posse since Osh Posh Bagash. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked, it don't say knock. We on they block, It's Monopoly game, they properties. Smooth
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. Tatum out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Durant. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Irving in at the point guard. And James throws it down.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Irving for three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williamson outside. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now here's Tatum. Doncic with the block. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Pass to Curry. Back to Doncic. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Jokic. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Doncic. Over Mitchell. Here's Jokic.
Jokic has a nice shot fake and did a good job that time getting the defenders up in the air and drawing the foul.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Jackson comes in for Williamson. And it's Morant in for Stephen Curry. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. DeRozan's checked in. Pass to Tatum. DeRozan with a screen for Tatum. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tatum trying to break free. And it's off from three-point range. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with the East All-Stars head coach. He was looking over the lineups and he said, I've never seen such even matchups all my life. The talent on both sides is just insane. I asked him if he had a game plan for tonight, and he told me, I thought about it, I have some ideas, but that's not what this is about. It's a showcase for the best of the best. Guys?
Thank you, David. Irving against Morant. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Basket good. Irving's got 5.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now Irving. After LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. Irving kicks to Mitchell. On the wing, DeRozan. Jokic defending. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good with the triple. The West trails by 6. Morant with it. Outguarded by Giannis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Paul George comes in for LeBron. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside DeRozan. Adebayo with a screen on George. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's George. Great D that time from Adebayo. The East leading by 7. The pass to Irving. Mitchell against Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Markkanen, he's checked in for Jackson. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Luka Doncic. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Morant. The East also changing it up. Julius Randle's checked in for Jason Tatum. Brown comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the East. The drive by Mitchell. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
The West again cannot hit. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Randle finds Halliburton. Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Markkanen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. There's Sabonis. It's hauled in by the East.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Randall with a screen for Mitchell. Pass to Halliburton. Mitchell looking it over. Driving to the basket. It doesn't go for him. The West All-Stars will go the other way with him. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Lillard kicks to Markkanen. Sinks the three-pointer.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He got such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Markkanen from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the East All-Stars looking at a 13-point lead heading into the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, something else they've done really, really well, and I know the analytics don't support it, but they've made the most out of their mid-range jumper opportunities.
They've got Nikola Jokic. Jaren Jackson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the two-guard spot. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Passes to Holiday. DeRozan in the corner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West. Here's Holiday. And no good that time. Morant with some nice D. Stolen by Holiday. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Brown. Good ball movement here by the East. Beyond the arc. And James pulls it down. The West trails by 14. And James throws it down.
Boom! LeBron. He still got major bounce and force on the fly.
LeBron's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside DeRozan. Jokic with the steal. Pass break. Here comes the West. Doncic leading the charge. And DeRozan sends it back. To the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, a nice room service feed from DeRozan. Couldn't get more wide open than that.
Here's West now. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the East. Irving comes in for Brown. James against DeRozan. Jokic with this screen on DeRozan. From the baseline. James the pass to Jokic. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Irving looking over the floor. Into the lane. Here's Giannis.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Taken away by Holiday. DeRozan passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. DeRozan's shot is good.
You know, they'll put the ball in DeRozan's hands and run the pick and roll all day long. He's phenomenal at getting good shots in that set.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the West. Trailing by 19. Morant kicks to Doncic. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars. Damian Lillard's checked in for the West.
Into the lineup for your West All-Stars, Damian Lillard.
And the pass to Jackson. Lillard with it. He's covered by Irving. Here's Jackson. No good again that time. The East leading by 19 points. The wide open look here for DeRozan. His three-pointers off the mark. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lillard misses. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Irving for three. It's rebounded by the West. Jackson with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. DeRozan finds Antetokounmpo. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game. The West trails by 21. Pass to Lillard. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And he lays it straight in. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jokic. Lowry Marketing comes in for Jaren Jackson. Paul George is checked in for LeBron. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Doncic. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now Adebayo. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. On the wing, Mitchell. Sabonis with the steal. Lillard, the pass to Markkanen. The West again cannot hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Mitchell. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Antetokounmpo against Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better. And more importantly, he does the work to get better.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Inside, they need this. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
The East leading by 20. Here's Adebayo.
West All-Stars foul call. Paul George.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul. At the line for
free throw good. Adebayo.
Adebayo. 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 36 seconds left here in the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Here's Mitchell. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Sabonis high post. Dishes it to Markkanen. Back to Sabonis. Over Mitchell. And he beat. And so it's the East All-Stars closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court right now for the East All-Stars, they've got Jason Tatum. Mitchell is out there with Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 5, down low. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Outside Irving. Giannis' screen on Curry. Irving dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
To the left side wing. Williamson, the pass to James. Outside for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark. The East leading by 22. Passes it to Mitchell. In the corner. Tatum with it. Durant for 3. And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. So for the West, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Zion Williamson. And it's Morant in for Curry. And the East All-Stars also making a switch. Brown's checked in. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jackson from long range.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And it's Mitchell missing. So it's the West now. Doncic passes to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Right side Tatum. And another miss by the East. The West trails by 20. Down low, here's Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got his first basket.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Morant kicks to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
The East leading by 16. Pass to Brown. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Morant outside. The pass to Jackson. Kept alive. The kick out to LeBron. A second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
The West All-Stars have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night. A big group substitution here for the East. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Ando comes in for Tatum. Drew Holiday is checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Halliburton subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Embiid, and the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Randall finds Halliburton. Good ball movement here by the East. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant dishes to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. The East leading by 15. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Randall, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on LeBron James.
The creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
East All-Stars have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That free throw good from Randall.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
So the West ends up going with the new group. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from Randall. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lillard against Halliburton. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Markkanen can't get it to go. Markkanen's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Halliburton. No good that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And they pick up 2.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Embiid, the pass to Randall. Back to Embiid. Markkanen against Embiid. Jacks up a 3. And Markkanen with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Markkanen's got 6.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Right side Holiday. Right wing. Outside for Halliburton. Elbow shot is on the way. Markkanen pulls it in.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
From deep. No good there. And it's the East going the other way. Now here's DeRozan. Randall passes to Embiid. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. And he makes good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
You know, a feed like this shows you how well-rounded Joel Embiid's game is becoming and what a good teammate he is. He's not just looking for his own.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. And it's the East with the rebound. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
First personal foul, third team foul.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
The East making a switch. Adebayo's checked in. Here's Holiday. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Lillard. Fires the 3. Randall grabs the board. Here's Halliburton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the East leads by 19. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it off in time, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
I love the persistence and consistency and urgency of Holiday's defense. He does not take any plays off.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. They have a 19-point lead. Doncic out there with Morant. And it's Nikola Jokic. And there's Jackson. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Good ball movement here by the East. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Here's Morant. Here's Jokic. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the East All-Stars?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
Good on the second free throw.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
Here's Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Irving against Morant. The dish to LeBron. And that one is off. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
James finds Morant. No good on the triple. The East leading by 23. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Sweet move. The kick out to Tatum. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
The kick out to Irving. West All-Stars with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Puts the move on. In deep, Irving drops it in. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And he can't get the first one. Zion Williamson's checked in for Nikola Jokic. The East also changing it up. Embiid, he's checked in for Adebayo. And Kevin Durant is subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Irving with the ball for the East All-Stars. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Pass break. Here comes the West. Doncic leading the charge.
Nice work there from Doncic. Saw an opportunity to cash in. Didn't let it go awry.
Embiid sets the pick for KD. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Doncic feeling it out. And there's Williamson on the assist by Doncic.
Powerful move there by Williamson. He's not afraid to throw his weight around in the paint.
Irving drives in, and Embiid is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Morant against Irving. Morant outside. And here's LeBron outside. The East leading by 22. And here's Tatum for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep, and he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Boy, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
The first one falls.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Jokic is checked in, and a switch here also for the East. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. Looking to end the run, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
2 shots.
Good on both. And here are the East All-Stars now. Now Irving, the pass to Embiid, and here's Tatum for 3. The West All-Stars pull it in. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Irving against Morant. Out to Doncic. On the wing, Jackson. Some nice passing here by the West. 5 on the clock. Doncic finds Morant. Misses the 3. Morant's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Morant. Nobody near Irving. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handle. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
In the corner, it's James. Outside Jackson. Back to Doncic. Out to Morant. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum with a screen on Doncic. Left side, DeRozan. Stolen by Jackson. The 3 for Doncic. And no good. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving.
My baby, my Valentine.
Girl, now you dey make my temperature dey